Hey everybody, I'm from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? I'm going to start a series that may take a few days because I was going to do a video on all the things that I got at the New England Fishing Expo on Friday, but I don't really think that's fair to each company. I'd rather give each company their own video and talk about just them because I think they're all great and I want to support them as much as I can. So video one of this series, which might have 5 or 6 parts to it, is FX custom rods. And if you guys remember, and if you haven't, you can look back and see, last year at the Milford show at the Dome, I got my first FX rod ever, and it was, and I like to, you guys know I like to throw a jerkbait on a spinning setup. So, oops, I just knocked over my new rod right now. But I bought at the show, this is the 7-foot medium fast spinning rod from FX. And I know on a video like this you don't really get to see the rod that great, but I'll do my best here kind of show you. Now this is the one I got at the show last year, so you can see extreme FX custom rods, the label there, Extreme Angler Series. And now I'll turn it back around and probably hit something else. But here's the, oh boy, this is gonna be not work well at all. Everything is in a different position. I think I'll just read it to you in the future. But this is, there's the specs on that rod. And this rod I used this year for jerkbait fishing, and I loved it. So when I went to the show this year, I had in my mind 2 things. I wanted to get either, a big swim bait rod, like for these, 6 and 8 inch mag drafts, which you will see in a later video, or just some of the other bigger swim baits I have back there. So what I got, now the other rod is falling down here. So let me get everything straightened out. So what I got, just talking to, the guys there, I got another one of the Extreme Angler Series. And this is the 710 extra heavy, moderate fast, big swim bait rod. And I like, I was kind of debating on the 7.7 or 7.10. I like a big fishing rod, and they're so light. So after looking at a few, that's the one I decided on. So I'm going to show you the specs on that. So here is I still have the card from last year from the spinning rod, and just here's their logo and information there. I hope you guys can see that well. That's the model number, and then the 7-foot medium power on the spinning rod that I got last year. And so I always keep these things just in case I have a warranty issue or whatever. And you can see the FX Custom Rods website right there, and I'll put that in the description too. So if you guys want to check them out online, if you didn't make it to the show, but if you are like in the New England area, I know they're going to be at the show at the Dome in March, so we could pick up some of the rods then. And here's the card that I got from Chris last year. There's his information. I believe he lives up around Lake Champlain somewhere. I don't know exactly what town, but I'm pretty sure he lives up there. Great place to live if you are a rod salesman. And here is the card for the rod I just got today. So there's like I said, there's their logo again. It's the same, and it says right on it, large swim bait rod. That's what it's made for. There's the specs on the rod. If it's something you guys are interested in, you could match that on their website, or if you go to one of the shows where they're at this winter. But they're just, I'm looking forward to throwing that swim bait rod this year, because I love the spinning rod. It's a great jerkbait rod. It's so light, great action, and I'm really looking forward to launching some swim baits with this big 710 rod this year. So they're really sweet looking rods, as you guys can see. I know it's kind of hard to see a rod like this on a video, but they're just beautiful. So I encourage you to go to the website and check them out. if you're looking for a real nice rod, it's not going to break the bank on you. They're really cool. Chris is a nice guy. All the guys I've spoken to at the booth are really nice. And I'll just show you those again. That's last year's and this year's purchase. And at the Milford show, I may be looking for a spinnerbait or chatterbait rod. That is kind of where my head is at right now. So FX Custom Rods, check them out online. If you go into any of the shows this winter and they're there, I highly recommend. You know, they've got good show deals on rods at the show. Well, a big selection there to check out. There was like 5 rods that I liked there that I saw on Friday, but you know, I'll get one at a time. So the next one probably, you know, I can always use another flipping stick. You can never have enough flipping sticks, even though I've probably got 15 of them. But I don't have one of their flipping sticks, and the rods are so nice and light that I can flip all day, and I won't kill my elbow or my shoulder. But definitely I'm thinking spinnerbait, chatterbait setup when I see him again. So that's it. So FX Custom Rods, check it out online. And this is part 1 of the New England Fishing Expo baits and equipment that I bought at the show. All right, so I'll see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.